The city hums around you, a familiar symphony of distant sirens and the low thrum of traffic. But here, in this narrow alley, the world has gone silent. It's a shortcut you've taken 100 times, a simple passage between two bustling streets. Tonight it feels different. The air is heavy, thick with something more than just the damp chill of the evening. You feel it before you see it, a shift in the atmosphere, the prickling on the back of your neck that screams danger. Then they appear. One blocks the exit ahead, a silhouette against the distant streetlights. Two more emerge from the shadows behind you, their footsteps unnervingly quiet on the cracked pavement. The trap is sprung. Your world shrinks instantly, the sprawling city reduced to this 10-foot-wide corridor of brick and concrete. Fear hits you like a physical blow, a cold wave that threatens to paralyze your limbs and cloud your judgment. This is the first test. Can you control the fear before it controls you? They don't speak. Their silence is a weapon designed to intimidate, to make you feel like prey. In that terrifying moment, a switch flips inside you. The fight for your life has just begun. Your survival now depends on one critical principle. Never fight three opponents at once. You must shatter their advantage, break their coordinated front, and force them into a series of one-on-one encounters. They are arranged in a classic pincer formation, one in front, two behind. This is their biggest mistake. You must act decisively with shocking and unexpected violence. Hesitation is death. Your focus locks onto the two attackers behind you. Instead of cowering or trying to push past the man in front, you do the last thing they expect. You explode backward. With a guttural roar, a sound that comes from your very soul, you pivot and charge the pair behind you. The roar isn't just for courage, it's a psychological weapon. It momentarily stuns them, breaking their predatory focus and replacing it with a flicker of surprise and confusion. You lower your shoulder and drive it hard into the chest of the man on the left. He stumbles backward, colliding with his friend, and for a precious second the two of them are a tangled mess of limbs. You are no longer pinned between them. You have taken control of the spacing and denied them their greatest weapon, the encirclement. With the immediate threat of encirclement neutralized, your next priority is to find an equalizer. Fighting one person with your bare hands is dangerous enough. Fighting three is a losing proposition. You need a weapon. Your eyes dart around the alley, scanning for anything you can use. The ground is littered with urban debris, broken bottles, loose bricks, discarded pieces of wood. Your gaze lands on it, a metal trash can, old and dented, lying on its side. It's not a sword or a club, but it's better than nothing. You don't hesitate. You lunge for the trash can, your movements economical and fast. The attackers are still recovering from your initial charge, their surprise giving you the crucial seconds you need. You grab the can by its rim, feeling the cold, grimy metal in your hands. It's awkward, but its weight is reassuring. The first attacker, the one who was originally in front of you, decides to be the hero. He rushes forward, fists raised, confident he can disarm you. This is exactly what you wanted. You have baited him into a one-on-one confrontation. You have a weapon. You've created space. Now you must attack their minds. A pack's strength comes from its unity and shared purpose. Your goal is to shatter that unity. You need to make them doubt themselves, doubt each other, and question whether this fight is worth it. Survival is not just about physical techniques, it's about manipulating the psychology of your attackers. You must transform from a victim into a terrifying, unpredictable force of nature. You lock eyes with the leader, the one who seems to be directing the others. You point at him with your free hand, your voice low and menacing. "You, he's not worth dying for," you yell, gesturing toward his friend who is still struggling to breathe. Are you going to let him get you hurt or killed? You are planting a seed of doubt. You are isolating the leader and suggesting that his friends are liabilities. You are attempting to break their pack mentality by introducing self-interest and fear. You scream again, not a scream of fear, but one of pure, unadulterated rage. Come on, who's next? Who wants to end up like him? You are changing the narrative. This is no longer three predators hunting one victim. The hesitation you've created is a crack in their armor. It's a fleeting moment of weakness, and you must exploit it with absolute commitment. Your objective is not to win the fight, it is to escape. To do that, you need a clear path. The alley exit, your original destination, is still partially blocked by the leader and his now wavering friend. Your best chance is to create a larger opening and run for it. You need one final decisive action to create that opening. The trash can is your tool, but it's cumbersome. You need something faster. You spot the trash can lid on the ground, dislodged when you first picked up the can. It's metal, it has an edge, and it's light enough to be thrown. In one fluid motion, you drop the heavy can and scoop up the lid. The leader, seeing you've discarded the larger weapon, mistakes it for a sign of weakness and decides to reassert his dominance. He lunges forward, shouting at his friend to follow. This is the moment he is committed. You don't look back. Looking back is a fatal mistake. It costs you time, it costs you momentum, and it shows your pursuers that you are still mentally engaged with them. Your only focus is the mouth of the alley, the beautiful beckoning glow of the main street. You run. It's not a jog, it's an all-out desperate sprint. Your lungs burn, your muscles scream, but you push through the pain. Every ounce of your being is focused on that single goal, reaching the light. The sounds of the alley, the groans of the injured man, the shocked silence of his friend begin to fade behind you, replaced by the pounding of your own heart and the frantic gasps for air. The ground beneath your feet is a blur of concrete and trash. You leap over a discarded pallet, your body moving with an agility you didn't know you possessed. This is the flight part of the fight or flight response, but it is not panicked or blind. It is a controlled, purposeful explosion of energy. You are running not just from the attackers, but towards safety, toward life. As you burst out of the alley and onto the brightly lit sidewalk, you don't stop. You keep running, putting as much distance as possible between you and the darkness you just escaped. In the minutes and hours that follow, you do the right thing. You find a safe place, you call the police, and you give them a full report. The physical wounds will heal, the bruises will fade, and the cuts will scar over. But the psychological impact will remain. The memory of the alley will never completely disappear. However, it will not be a memory of pure terror. It will be a testament to your own resilience, a powerful reminder of what you are capable of when everything is on the line. You didn't just survive an attack. You discovered a depth of strength and courage you never knew you had. The key to your survival was not brute force or martial arts mastery. It was a series of calculated decisions made under extreme pressure. You broke their formation, turning a 3-on-1 fight into manageable sequential encounters. You weaponized your environment, finding an equalizer that leveled the playing field. You waged psychological warfare, shattering their confidence and unity, and most importantly, you recognized your window of opportunity and committed to your escape with everything you had. This is the true lesson. Survival is not about being the strongest.